welcome back to Let's Play Wings of Liberty. Last time we got our ass kicked because we didn't make enough siege tanks. So we're going to look around a little bit today. We're going to do some chatting, and we're going to spend all of our remaining credits on siege tanks. Make them as strong as we can so we can start actually using gas. Alright, let's begin.
I see we have a new acquisition. Is it a protos device?
That's right. But I wouldn't mess with it if I were you. It's a Kadaran Ehon crystal. It's a memory storage device. Lets you experience what other people have seen or done. It can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
Yet you don't fear it at all. You're a fascinating man, Jim Raynor. You know more about the protos and the Zerg than any of the experts I've read about.
That's right, baby. Oh, it's gotten bigger. Stepman log entry 2204. Protos crystal continues to grow. I no longer think it is drawing power from the ship. It's getting pure energy from that sphere above it, which presents a new worry. What's it doing with that power? Is it going to release it explosively? I have to keep Swan away from the sample. He will definitely shoot it out the airlock. So I was swallowing when I said that and I laughed. With me strapped to it. I tried scraping small samples, but my tools broke. Luckily, I found some cast-off chips floating in the tank. Wonder how they came off. In any case, the chips reveal more of the matrix. It keeps the energy there in a vortex. How does it move the energy so fast? Maybe the fabled Protoss warp technology. For all its complexity, the matrix is as solid as the strongest structure. I wonder if I could apply these dynamics to our own structures. Make a note. I'm learning so much from this crystal, but I can't help feeling as if it's learning from me, if that makes sense. Late, tired, sleepy. Let's see if research comes in. Got Oh yes. Alright. We are making more 25% faster. Look at those big barrels, Jesus. All supplied to automated refinery. Research! Okay, now we have gas. Now we can live on one gas at a time. Artifact?
Holding these artifacts is making me nervous. Can you tell me any more about them?
It's interesting. The one from Zill is different than the others. However, I think all of them once constituted a single device.
You mean they make something bigger?
It would seem so. It's just a theory, but there's an attraction between the artifacts we've collected. A kind of harmonic resonance. Given the points of contiguous translinear alignment, I think they'd be drawn together like magnets under the right field adjustment.
Okay. Well, don't adjust anything just yet, Doc. I like them aligned just the way they are.
Sweet. Right. Let's go to... I definitely want to check this out too. Let's check it out.
Raynor, the hounds of the void are closing in. I impart my memory, my very essence, into this Ehon crystal, so that you will see what I have seen, and that the future may yet have hope.
Alright, we will do this in a moment. We'll do that in a moment. We'll do that next. But first, let's check out the rest of the ship. Oh, there's a lot to do.
This is Donnie Vermillion, live from UNN. Tonight, the Zerg invasion. The battle so far. The Terran Dominion is holding firm under Zerg aggression. Our industrial complex has stepped up production on all fronts. Enlistment rates have risen within the penal system, and the Marine Corps is ready to get in the fight. The Zerg won't know what hit them.
Donnie, has there been any word on when we start pushing the aliens back?
Kate, if I revealed that, I'd be giving away vital Dominion secrets.
You think the Zerg watch our broadcast?
I know they do, Kate. I know they do.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. This is Kate Lockwell for UNN.
Crazy.
So now we've got 3 of these artifacts on my ship. When are we supposed to hand these damn things over?
They got their hands full right now.
The Zerg are about to invade Tirador, where Mobius' main research center is. I don't reckon we'll hear anything from them until they relocate somewhere safe.
Wonderful.
Had any visitors lately?
I don't know what you're talking about, Tosh.
Oh, I think you do, James Rayner. Something was on this ship just now. I still smell it on you.
Zeratul.
Protos. Interesting.
Whatever you think you know, you just keep it to yourself. I hear you yapping about this, and I'll toss you out the airlock.
You came to the right place.
Yes. Jeez. Yeah, we're gonna get those, but first I want to upgrade my siege tanks, actually. So let's go to the armory. Oh, there it is. Oh, sweet. Crucio siege tank. Armored support, mobile artillery. Armed with a 90mm, with twin 90mm cannons. Crucio is an expensive upgrade to the original Acrolite siege tank. The 108mm siege shot. 108mm? Oh, it's got the two cannons. Let's see. Okay. Scatters superheated tungsten in a 50% larger area. Dominion infantry soldiers are universally convinced that Crucio operations inflict more damage on friendly forces than the enemy. Consequently, Crucio operators stick together during shore leaves. Nice. So, it has two 90mm cannons, which go into one 108mm cannon. That's sweet. Alright.
We're rocking some serious heavy metal now that we got siege tanks.
Yes, sir. The comforting thunder of the big guns. Well, comforting when they're on our side.
Yeah, these newer tanks have better guns when they're on the move. And reinforced armor.
So long as they still got the range in siege mode, the rest is just gravy. Between siege tanks and bunkers, we can hold the line against just about anything.
Nice. Alright. We got bunkers all the way up now. Let's get vehicles, siege tanks. Jesus. Alright, so we're gonna get this upgrade first. The SCV. Nah, it's fine. Infantry. We also want to get Marauder concussive shells. And then we're gonna get this soon too. Alright, so Marine, Marauder, Tank, Medic is what we're doing for right now. Alright, let's go to the bridge, let's talk around a bit.
You ain't gonna believe this, but I just saw Zeratul on the ship.
How much did you have to drink tonight, sir?
He was here, Matt, and he was hurt. On the run from something.
Where is he now, sir?
I don't know, but he ain't on the ship anymore. He gave me an Eon memory crystal, and he was desperate for me to study it. I guess he wants me to see what he's seen.
Alright. So, before we continue, the last mission, as you saw on the last episode, took us quite a long time to get through it because our shit was pretty weak. We ended up even losing it from misclicks and stuff like that. That was But I want to increase my upgrades before we continue much farther. So let's focus on this because it did have a lot of protos research. All right, here we go. Show me your memories.
Zeratul. What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Friend Raynor, long has it been since we stood together against the Swarm. Since then, I have wandered the void in solitude, seeking an ancient prophecy, rumored to foretell the return of the Xel'Naga. My sojourn led me to a remote world known as Ulan, where I discovered fragments of the prophecy. Yet I was not the first to find them. It falls to you now, old friend, to relive my memories and believe.
All right, let's do it. All right, all right.
The Zerg swarm came as was foretold. And the Protoss, firstborn of the gods, rose to fight them. Now, the Xel'Naga that forged us all are returning. But do they come to save? Or to destroy?
I knew you'd find your way here. Eventually.
Your very presence defiles this place, Kerrigan.
Do you hear them, Zeratul? Whispering from the stars. The galaxy will burn with their coming.
Perhaps. But you won't live to see it.
Please. Our petty conflicts mean nothing now. The storm is coming that cannot be stopped. Fitting that we should face oblivion together.
Never!
Fate cannot be changed. The end comes. And when it finds me, I shall embrace it at last.
The prophecy is uncertain. There is always hope.
That's pretty sweet. So we know that Kerrigan's on her way.
Shazak Maknul. We must not hesitate.
Run.
The prophecy was divided into fragments, each kept at separate shrines. I must gather them and depart this world quickly. This chasm is vast. It is fortunate that I can phase through the shadows to the other side. I will fulfill my calling. Glory to the firstborn. Spore crawlers can detect my presence. I should stun them with my void prison.
Prisons the enemy psionic energy, stunning it and suppressing its abilities for 12 seconds.
En Aradin.
Oh, here we are.
In the service of ire. Glory to the firstborn. My allegiance is yours. There is much to answer for. You address me?
I guess I just killed this. Sure now.
Oblivion descends.
+3, baby. 100 damage.
I will fulfill. That spore crawler can detect me from across the chasm. It must be destroyed. Sukra Shalak.
There we go.
In the service of ire.
Yeah. Yeah. Get him. Get him. Get him, Zeratul.
The scales will be back. That overseer can see through my cloak. I'd best stun it with my void prison before crossing this chasm. Honor commands.
Sweet.
The first fragment of the prophecy. Soon all will be made clear.
Why not surrender yourself to oblivion, Zeratul? Wouldn't it be better to end your struggle now than witness the final, agonizing moments of your species?
The foreboding prophecy weighs heavily on my heart. I'd best reach the remaining shrines before she reconsiders letting me live. In Rashagal, I will be redeemed.
Alright, so we really got to keep our eyes out for these Zelnug artifacts. Really check the corners.
In the service of ire.
So I don't want to have to miss anything and then not have it for the end of the game.
Rashagal. So much for Kerrigan's reprieve. Harudin Rashagal.
Oh, Shakuras.
Anointed One, we are here in the service of High Templar Karas. He is nearby.
Your presence is most welcome. Let us keep moving. You address me?
Permit us to destroy their defenses before we proceed.
We must not hesitate.
Cold is the void.
I will erase the demon.
We are one with the shadows. Complete.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Alright.
State thy bidding.
I will be redeemed.
Okay, so I like these little puzzles here. So that's what we need to get.
Shozak
We got our
Maknol.
Ultralisk here. So let's zip down here and then attack it.
Glory to the firstborn.
There we go.
My allegiance is
Kill this
yours.
Ultralisk. Kill that guy. Then my stalkers.
I will erase.
State thy bidding. Intriguing. I am the
Shozak
I love these little micro wars. Let's play Terran. Ish.
my burdens. That patrol of brood lords must be dealt with cautiously, or we will be torn asunder.
Okay, so let's do.
cold.
I will erase the deep.
We are.
You address.
I am the voice of the eclipse. Death comes to all. Cold is the void. I am the heart of darkness. I serve the reckoning. You move unseen.
Shozak.
I am the heart of darkness. Europe. We.
I will be
now.
redeemed. My burdens weigh heavily.
Cold is the void.
I will erase the demons of the past.
I am the voice of the eclipse. It shall be as you say. I am the heart. You acquire my skills. Very well. Very.
My burdens weigh heavily. In the service of ire.
Okay, there we go.
Glory.
We state thy bidding. I am the voice of the eclipse. We are one. I am the voice of the eclipse.
I will. You would.
Cold. We are
Not even
one
close,
with the
baby.
shadows.
Alright, now, is there anything that we can get?
I will.
Cold is the void. I am the heart.
I will erase.
You require my skills. State them.
Shozak Makno. Prepare for an aerial attack. Brace yourselves, my brethren.
Eclipse.
Oh boy.
State.
You address me.
We. Cold
I will be redeemed.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
My burdens were
Cold. We are one with the You require my skill. I am the heart of darkness.
Bim, bim, bim. I like doing that.
Shozak Makno. The Queen of Blades built hatcheries here. She seeks to subvert this sacred world. I shall put an end to that plan. The second fragment of the prophecy. My task is nearly complete. I will erase the demons of...
Your hope is an illusion, old fool.
If you can so easily read my mind, Kerrigan, you'll see that I'll never give up, so long as hope remains.
I am the heart of darkness. You require You require my skill. I am the...
You address me?
Cold is the void.
Shozak Maknol?
I am the voice. We are one with the shadows. We move unseen.
As that son of a bitch comes across.
I will...
State thy bidding.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Alright, there we go. Now let's take a look around and see if I can find any more Zerg stuff. Oh, this is going to give me the Zerg research. Okay. Zerg research is destroying the hatcheries.
You require my skills.
Nothing around here.
It shall be as you say.
My burdens weigh heavily.
There is...
I will erase the demons of the past. Shoza.
Killing everything.
I will be redeemed.
Dark.
Cold is the void.
You address me?
State thy...
My burdens.
I am the void. We...
Shoza.
Cold.
You address... Careful now. Kerrigan has set guards to bar our way. It could be a trap. We should take them out carefully, one at a time, or risk being overwhelmed. Shozak Maknol? We must not hesitate. Sukdash Salak. En Arudin Rashagal. Ire will be restored.
I am the...
You...
Cold.
My bird...
You require my skills. State thy bidding.
I will erase the demons of the past.
Sweet. Alright, here we go.
You require my skill. I am the voice.
I like these little puzzles, I really do.
Shozak Mak.
I am the heart of darkness. We are... Veraku. Intriguing. I am the voice of the eclipse. Cold. Cold is the void. We are one with the shadows. State thy bidding.
I will erase...
You require my skills.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Of the eclipse.
That was a little bit funky. Ultralisk just popped.
I am the voice of the cold.
I didn't lose anyone, so we're saving that. That was good.
You require bidding. We are one.
The banelings spew acid when they die. Stalkers, take them out from a distance.
We state thy code. I am the voice. You address me. Code is the void. State code is the void.
Oh god.
Voice of the eclipse. State thy bidding. You require my skill. Code is the void. I am the voice of the eclipse. You require my skill.
Oh boy. Ah.
Heart of darkness. We move unseen.
Shozak Maknul.
State.
You address me? This hatchery must be destroyed if I am to keep the Queen of Blades from subverting this land. En Arudin Rashagal. En Arudin Rashagal.
Lost some health actually.
Cold is the void.
I will erase the demons of the past. My burdens weigh.
You require.
I will erase.
I am the voice of the eclipse. Heart of darkness. State thy bidding.
Oh, ass. Well, that's not good.
You address me?
Fuck that up a bit. Alright, let's load that again. We don't need to have all of my stalkers die. 2 ultras.
We state that I am the voice of the...
The banelings spew acid when they die. Stalkers, take them out from a distance.
The voice code is the voice.
I, Shozak Maknul.
We are one with the shadow. You require my
Ah!
You require my code is state thy bidding. You require my code is the voice. We are one.
Alright, well, I did it better last time. That's what it is.
State you require code.
You address me?
Don't really need stock.
This hatchery must be destroyed if I am to keep the Queen of Blades from subverting this land.
Move unseen.
Wait for it.
Very wise. Cold fury. Intriguing.
I will erase the demons of the past.
Yeah, glad we did that. Alright, let's just get the hatchery. Get the hell out of here. Alright, so we lost 2 stalkers. Still have a perfect stalker.
Shozak.
You require
I will be
Let's get out of here.
My
I state
Let's give it a save. Let's play Terran.
thy bid. You require code.
Shozak Maknul.
We are one with the shadows. I serve.
I will erase.
I am the heart of darkness.
I will erase.
We are one with the shadows.
I will erase the demons of the past. Spine crawlers. Kill them before they can take root and attack. Zerfor.
State thy
Shozak Maknul. My allegiance is yours. Honor commands.
I am the heart.
My burdens.
Let our enemy know our fury. You require my skill.
I
am the heart of darkness.
You address me?
We are one with the shadows.
Shozak.
I am the vote.
You address me?
You require my skill. High Templar Karas is nearby.
En Arudin Rashagal.
State thy bidding.
I will...
Cold.
My burdens weigh.
Antaro Tassadar, Prelate Zeratul. I am High Templar Karas.
Oh.
My force tracked the Queen of Blades to this world, yet we know not what she seeks.
This is more my
Harrigan
type
and
of
I
fighting.
were both drawn here to uncover an ancient prophecy. With your aid, I pray we can discover it before her.
It is an honor, Great One. Lead on.
Alright, hold on.
I am the heart of darkness.
You address me?
Cold is the...
My burdens.
Zeratul, can you destroy the F1 Zerg?
State
These Nidus worms must be destroyed, or the Zerg reinforcements will overwhelm us.
Zeratul has destroyed their worms. Press on.
My burden. You address me?
we are one with the shadows.
I wonder where that last hatchery was.
The final piece of the prophecy. It speaks of one who shall break the cycle of the gods.
Most ominous. But if the Queen of Blades seeks this prophecy, we must keep it from her.
The rest is obscured. What?
Oh.
You might peel away the prophecy's layers, Zeratul, but you cannot outrun the doom that awaits us all.
Oh, shit. Don't have an overseer. Just don't have an overseer.
We cannot prevail against so many.
I will stand against the Queen of Blades while you escape with the fragments.
I will not abandon you.
The prophecy is more important than either of us. Reveal its secrets, Zeratul. The future rests on it.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, brother. I must get to the Void Seeker before the Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost.
Now, I shall become one with the column.
You require. State thy bidding.
I must get to the Void Seeker to serve the prophecy. We sacrifice.
Run! Just run!
I am the
Oh yeah! Got them all out.
I cannot decipher the fragments on my own, yet I know who might interpret them. The preservers of Zakul. If they cannot, I fear this entire universe will burn.
Oh, I just fucked up that one point. I could have done it. That was fun. Awesome. Good game. Shipboard time. 3:30. Nice. All right. Well, that's all for this episode, and I will see you in the next one.